Yeah, I started to, I was trying to get some sleep, catch up on some rest. I wrote them an application. And I talked to the lady, so I just got to talk to my manager to get rehired. So that should be too much of a problem because I've been working there like off and on for like the last 4 or 5 years. Told you, these people don't even let you sleep. Try to give me some sleep and rest. I'm very tired. So that's what go on with black people. You know what I'm saying? The so-called men, the brothers that be stuck on that bitch ass nigga shit. And that's why you always go into slavery, because you be like a man or a real nigga. So that's the best way to play with you. So if they take your women, but that's the way of playing with you. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel me saying, so when I got conscious, my ex-girlfriend, they was telling me about all type of things. She messing with the men in my family, this person. But you don't be jealous of them. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna try to say you putting shit on women, but it be because mostly women, or like certain women, like Honey and all them, they won't turn you out and make you kick yourself and shit. But it really stemmed from Malcolm X people, the prophet niggas, because you don't be afraid of them. You see what I'm saying? And they be trying to turn niggas out in jail and shit. Try to turn you out and shit. So, but if you've been to knock their ass off, bust their ass, it be you. They want people to be scared of them. You see what I'm saying? When you're not scared of them, that's what they come together against you and shit. So, and like they gangsters and pimps and all this, but their confidence take us like they women. So one of the things they do is they use all the psychology while you're not conscious and have people thinking bad about you because you feel a certain way about them. But they be obsessed with you, like, but you don't be worrying about them or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But they be so obsessed with you. And one thing they do is how much like this dude Storm Elmore and certain other men and certain other women. Like I told you, I attract some hating ass niggas. They won't see you nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? So one thing Malcolm and them prophet faggots do, you don't be jealous of them. They claim you jealous of them and they fuck with your women. They'll have no majority of them. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why how they kill you in front of the whole world. So they operate as the people. So they travel amongst the people, find women that'll fuck with you, and they'll try to turn you out in front of them and kill you in front of them and shit. So that's one thing they'll do. So like I was saying, that's a part of their game because their confidence take us like they women. So what they do is while you're not conscious, they'll turn your mama against you. They'll turn your brother against you. Like they have your fault to kill you and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like their confidence take us like women. But see, I know that stems from. So that I have a problem with it because like certain women and certain men in my family, they've been trying to they like to take my confidence, be trying to make me kill myself and shit. So that's why I have a problem with these hyenas. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I get to have a problem with it. Like, you see what I'm saying? So like you say like if you fought to take a girl or mess with other men in your family, that's all to take your confidence because the aim is to take your confidence so much if you don't hurt yourself. The purpose is that's what they do to have you on drugs. That's what they do to have you on heroin. I had a cousin on heroin that I know that felt some type of way about me, him and his mom and his sister and a few other people, you know what I'm saying? But this particular on my mom's side of the family. So he was on, him and the people's on drugs and shit. So like I'm in college, like I'm minding my business. I'm out of town and shit. So like they say I took their confidence. I'm not even much conscious. And they sent me out of town to telling me get the fuck away from me. But that's one thing. But it's like they do shit like bitch ass nigga shit like that. Just because they want the people to show they love them. You know what I'm saying? So they'll have your life destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So, and but like I said, like people down here is nothing nice. Um, but they turn your people against you, and like your parents will be fucking over you through the humility with your food and shit. Like you know what I'm saying? And like y'all won't believe. Um, but that's part of the game they run. The purpose, because the purpose is that want to make you hurt yourself, uh, but that's part of the game they run. They even they'll turn your people against you, have your parents fucking over you, and all that. The purpose is to have you on drugs. The purpose is to have you on dope. Like when I wasn't conscious and I was in college, like I had some people in my family on, you know what I'm saying, going through a tough situation. So the second they got me conscious, they start pointing at me. So that means that was his way of telling me how I'm about to be. So that's why I'm in a situation. So they put a chip in your ear and say and tell you if you don't start being gay, they're gonna make you kill yourself. Because they bother the fuck out you from sun up to sundown. Like this dude Storm, out of town, his mama Linda, um, and they go find like people like Honey and all that, and other people that like humility monsters that try to make you kill. They go find people that try to make you kill yourself. And then they put, they know. So like you can't say you're running your mouth because they go into slavery just to kill men, just to kill real niggas. So they can't say they could do you anything for saying what the technology and the devices what they have because it's in the Bible. That's the mark of the beast. That's something they wrote. So I can't understand how y'all killing them dudes when they telling people what y'all doing here. That's your writing. You wrote that. This is in the book of you know what I'm saying? That's in the book of Revelation. The mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying? They have the mark of the beast on your forehead and on your right hand. You know what I'm saying? So how could they? So they're very arrogant. You see, I didn't know there was. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know they was that arrogant. I didn't know they was into themselves like that. Because, like, before they get conscious, you know, they be in jail sucking dick and shit. And turning niggas out and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, they don't be worrying about being no prince. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't be worrying about being in a certain situation until they see people like me. You see what I'm saying? So how they bring you down, because they know your gift and your potential, like, you'll be living like a millionaire. You got, like, wisdom and potential to be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? And so they bring you down like that. That's like they mocking you because they study you while you're not conscious, and they use your wisdom to be in good situations, but they bring you down. So that's mockery. So you know what I'm saying? And then not only that, you see prophets, you be like, oh, that's you. That's something you be doing. But they got these prophets out there who be niggas be sucking dick and shit in jail and shit. Your niggas get down and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be a righteous person. That's something you'll be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're really a righteous person. But they have them in that situation, and they pick them up. They never clothe themselves in humility or nothing. Like they tell you her and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like this one dude, like nigga put shit in your food and everything. They're operating underground, so y'all better watch where y'all go. You know what I'm saying? So the purpose is to have you on heroin and drugs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they some ugly ass niggas, and they think they better than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they look down on you, and they very ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like they some ugly ass niggas, and they look down on you. Think they like my father threw up and say he a prince. I was 2016 when motherfucker threw up and said, now you see him a prince. Like, your father. They do. They try to take your confidence so much because they want to have you on drugs and heroin. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on no drugs, nothing. But I'm living my life like I'm on drugs because they sabotage your life. You know what I'm saying? They sabotage your life. Like you work, they don't give you proper money for. You know what I'm saying? For working. They get people to erase your time, and don't give you a check and shit, and then fire you. You know what I'm saying? And in other words, like they'll do something until you're in your sleep, and but when I got back to New Orleans, I tried to kill one of them. And then they slip you something and show that they're hiding underground. So you're supposed to be mad with yourself because you can't get to them, because they're hiding underground. Get it? And so they stuck on that bitch ass nigga shit. So they do all these things and get you conscious so that they're hiding underground after they try to make you kill yourself. So you be mad with yourself so you can't get to them. So that's when you be the bitch ass nigga. That's when they shoot you and do what they do to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. Now, you niggas drive the fuck out. There's some more bitch ass niggas. Like, they won't show you how much they bitch ass niggas, but they follow you. They be obsessed with you. They follow you everywhere you go. And talking about you like to be mad with them. Like they be trying to make you kill yourself and shit, and then talking about you like to be mad with them. So after they take your confidence like 20 years non-stop, 10, 15, 20 years non-stop, try to make you kill yourself in all type of ways. It's like with me, it started when I was like 9 years old. They bust me in the mouth with a bat. That's when they start doing what they're doing to me. Cause niggas came from New York. People came from New York. You know what I'm saying? And then they say they'll fuck over you, and then they say you like to be mad with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if they put you in a situation where you like to be mad with them, they'll give you a reason to be mad with them. Like you'll wake up, they'll slip you something homosexual fucking in the ass, and they'll put it on social media. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But they do all that to you while you're not conscious. You know what I'm saying? So you're some weird ass people. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they don't be that great. You know what I'm saying? They into themselves, but they're not that great. You know what I'm saying? They have to learn how men like me think for gain, and for wisdom. But they think they're better than you and talk about a diddle. But they have to study a man like me to get game. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So